right, so here's Neil Magny, made his UFC debut all the way back in February of 2013 at UFC 157, and nobody forecasted that he would go on to win more fights at welterweight than any man in UFC history. A lot of big names on his resume as well. Kelvin Gastelum, Hector Lombard, has wins over former champions like Johnny Hendricks and Carlos Condit, Robbie Lawler. But that's the past, and Neil Magny still believes that he can rise to contention. No number next to his name tonight, but he continues to work on his striking under Christian Allen. Cardio is next level, and Neil Magny believes he's about to show the world a major statement here on the Proving Ground tonight. A lot of people argue Geoff Neal is the best boxer in this absolutely ruthless UFC welterweight division. Tonight we'll see if he can get those hands of steel going in what is a fascinating stylistic matchup for the fans. Some would argue if Geoff Neal had not dealt with life-threatening health issues, he already would have fought for the undisputed UFC welterweight title. He has had to work his way back up, but he finds himself in another title eliminator type spot here tonight. And if Geoff Neal can get the job done, just given his style and given his commitment, many believe that the UFC would like to give him a championship opportunity. Huge spot, though, first here for Geoff Hands of Steel Neal. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Or till the date for this, our main event of the evening. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Haitian sensation, Neil Magny. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Geoff Hands of Steel Neal.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, early round action here. As many of you know, Geoff Neal got off to a furiously fast and good start in the UFC. He dealt with some health issues that affected some of his performances, but he has regained his momentum. And on any given Saturday night, the General Safe Saud there at Fortis MMA believes that his pupil is the best welterweight in the world, Geoff Neal. Oh, what a shot there on the inside. He's hooked now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Geoff Neal. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing his shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Just missed with the left there. So he's landed a few settle uppercuts already, DC. Gotta think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's gonna go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count to try to end this fight.
Takedown defense holds up.
Great block there.
Oh, huge kick to the body. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Nice job there by Neil Magny to get inside. That is a huge shot. Oh, 2 minutes to go in round one.
Nice left punch by this guy.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you guys.
Good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Oh, Magny's back in full guard. But at least staying busy on the bottom. "30 seconds to go." All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Neal's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and that is one of the best 5-minute stanzas you will ever see from a fighter. Rocked him multiple times, unable to get him out of there, but came pretty darn close.
He did come close to finishing the fight, but he didn't get it done. Now, it will be on him to try and stay patient, try to find the kill shot without overextending himself and putting himself in trouble.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Neal.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Big shot. The accuracy will land right there. His opponent's wobble chip.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Neal's back into full guard. Making all these shots count. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you lean too heavily in it.
Absolutely. I mean, you think you're coming in here to fight a grappler. This guy looks like a boxer tonight. His hands have looked crispy. His kicks, everything that he is doing has worked. And I think this is partly due to the fact that you think he's trying to take you down, when in reality, this guy can fight everywhere.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here. Oh! All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Nice entry there to get the takedown. Good wrestling by Magny. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. 2 rounds in the books.
All right, take a seat. this round, I need you to stay a little more.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice punch to the head.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Beautiful level change. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Magny going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, stacking him up here, keeping the pressure on. Big shots landed by him now.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. You see him put himself into the half guard? Likes the control, yep.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Magny.
This is a terrible position. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Magny's back in full mount. Oh, big shots from the top. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Magny. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. He's got to be careful here. Nice.
Final seconds of round 3. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound. Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see, it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Oh, Magny's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Neal's kick to the body here. That one appeared to be blocked. Oh, man, that could have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Neal. Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Big knee there.
He's hurt again.
He's got that one appeared to stun him. Neal's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Magny. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Neal's in half guard now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to structure your way back to the start.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Lands a nice straight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way. Oh, my goodness!
That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 56 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Geoff Neal!
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.